Car 54, where are you?
Gunther, time to get up.
You know something, Lucille?
What?
This is a pretty crummy apartment.
Well, congratulations. After 15 years, you finally noticed it.
I noticed something else, too. I noticed that on any other subject, you're a big mouth. When it comes to the landlord, all of a sudden you become a clam.
I've been yelling at him for 15 years. I'm tired.
You've been yelling at me for 15 years, too. You're getting stronger every day.
Gunther, face facts. We live in a rent-controlled building. We're paying $45 a month for a 5-room apartment. As long as we stay here, the rent is frozen.
And we're freezing with it. We only fixed the radiators.
Gunther, maybe if you paid him the 15% increase he's been asking for the last 10 years.
15% increase for what? He ought to pay us for keeping this place together. This apartment was painted before the Mona Lisa was.
He claims that for what we pay him, he's losing money.
Losing money. Ha, a landlord losing money. The way they wrap you housewives around their little fingers. Boy, I'd like to be here just once when he comes around.
Okay, Gunther, this is your chance. That's the landlord.
The landlord? Coming. Well, Mr. Corfu, come right in.
Thank you.
So what do we owe this visit?
The same as you owed the last visit, $45.
Before you get another cent, here's what I want. I want all the electricity fixed. I want this apartment painted and all the ceilings plastered. I want all the water taps, windows, and doors repaired.
I want to be president. We both have the same chance. To you, I'm saying you want the place fixed up. Give me the 15% increase.
Don't change the subject. We were talking about repairs.
You were talking about repairs. It's the farthest thing from my mind.
All right, Mr. Corfu, you asked for it. I'm giving you 30 days' notice.
30 days' notice?
Gunther!
You stay out of this. You heard me. If you don't fix up this apartment, we're going to move in 30 days.
My prayers have been answered. After 15 years, my prayers have been answered.
You'll need more than prayers to find other suckers to rent this crummy apartment.
Now, please, Mr. Tootie, let's not argue. It would be a shame to spoil such a joyous occasion.
Mr. Corfu, Mr. Tootie was only joking.
I heard no jokes. I heard the voice of an angel saying in 30 days they're moving. Oh, here's an agreement of removal. I've been carrying it around with me for 15 years. Hold me. Sign here.
Don't sign it, Gunther.
I'm handling this. There. It's official. Now, if you don't fix up this joint to our satisfaction, my wife and I are leaving this pest hole 30 days from today.
Bless you.
Well, I sure called his bluff, didn't I?
You're out of your mind. For the first time in 15 years, you open your big mouth and we're out on the street.
Are you kidding? Apartments are a dime a dozen. Remember all the apartments we turned down before we moved in here?
Gunther, what rock have you been hiding under for the last 15 years? Haven't you heard? Prices have gone up. Where are we going to find another 5-room apartment for $45 a month?
Some will go as high as 50. Maybe we'll get a terrace.
A terrace? Maybe we could go to 55 and get a swimming pool.
Well, that's up to you, honey. I know you'll find us a nice, beautiful apartment.
I'm going to find? You opened your big mouth, you'll find the apartment.
Okay. While I'm out of duty this afternoon, I'll pick one up. Ooh, I gotta get dressed for work.
If If I could only get the oven to work, I'd stick my head in it.
Gunther, you've done some pretty stupid things, but this one gets the award. Giving your landlord 30 days' notice without having another apartment to move to.
Hey, you kid, look at all these apartments for rent. They're begging people to take them. Oh, here's one. 5 rooms, overlooking Bronx Park, reasonable rent. Come on, let's go over there and close the deal.
Gunther, we're on duty.
So what? On our lunch hour, I'll run in. It'll take a minute. We'll close the deal. Come on, Francis.
Notice how the entrance foyer connects with the living room and with the ultra-modern kitchen.
Hey, this looks good. How much is the rent here?
Oh, you laugh when you hear the price.
Yeah, how much is it?
$310 a month.
I'll be right back. Is the rest of the apartment like this?
This is the rest of the apartment.
One room?
What do you want for $110 a month?
Well, you're the funniest of them all.
Come in.
Excuse me, I saw your ad in the newspapers. How much rent are you asking here? Oh, Lucille. So what's to do?
Well, did you pick one up?
Pick what up?
Our new apartment.
Oh, the apartment.
Do you mean to tell me you didn't even look for one today?
I've been glancing around. You don't get the feel of things. Don't worry. There's hundreds of them.
For what we're paying? $45 for a 5-room apartment?
$45 for a 5-room apartment. Do you expect me to get an apartment for exactly $45? Some are a little more.
How much more?
You'd laugh if I told you.
Gunther, of course you. Apologize to him.
Apologize? Are you kidding? Who's going to rent this crummy apartment? You mark my words. He'll be coming on his knees begging for us to stay. Mr. Corfu, you've come to your senses, huh? Well, here's what I want.
This way, folks. Now, this is our living room, and notice how bright it is in here. And there's our old English dining room.
Boy, that last place I looked at really took the cake. 2 rooms behind a fish store, $86 a month. And that's only if we let them keep their eels in our bathtub. Francis, what am I going to do?
What I've been telling you to do all along. See your landlord. Pay him the 15% increase.
It's too late. He's got a family interested in moving in.
Well, maybe they won't take it.
Are you kidding? They think our crummy apartment is a paradise. You know, I think that's the family that moved out from back in a fish store.
Come on, I'll help you along.
Who wants to go home with Lucille staring at me? Francis, I'm desperate.
Before you fellas sign out, Lieutenant Morgan wants to see you upstairs in the detective room.
Right. Come on.
Boys, you gotta believe me. I couldn't have done it. I was at a party in Jersey City that night.
But you can't remember where in Jersey City, whose party it was, who you were with.
I tell you, I was with some blonde. She had a birthmark on her right shoulder.
But you don't remember her name, where you met her.
Fellas, it was New Year's Eve. I was loaded.
Al, stop kidding us. It was your car that was forced to the curb on Bronx Park Avenue that night with $1,800 worth of stolen cameras in it, wasn't it?
It was my car. But I figured someone maybe stole it to pull the job.
Al, the driver who got away fits your description to a T, right down to the mustache.
Am I the only guy in the world who's got a mustache? Why don't you go and arrest David Niven?
Keep joking, Al. If a 3 to 5 year rap for possession of stolen property is funny to you, keep joking.
Lieutenant, you know me. Okay, I'm no angel. I took a few bets. I did a little bookmaking, some petty larceny, a little embezzlement. You know, legitimate crimes. You got my record. I did my time. But I've been going straight for the last year and a half.
Till New Year's Eve.
I tell you, I was at a party in Jersey City with a blonde.
Where in Jersey City?
Whose party?
What blonde?
Where? Who? What?
You want us, Lieutenant?
Yeah. Our car's being fixed. Drive us over to Al Cooper's place, will you? We have to see if he's got some stolen goods stashed away.
Stolen goods? Al? I thought he was going straight.
Sure, we got him cold. I'll get my hat and coat. Come on, Al.
Hi, Al.
Hi, Muldoon.
Come on, Gunther. Bring him along.
Hello, Al.
Hello, Tootie.
Boy, if I got troubles.
Really? I'm all choked up.
Come on, let's go. He lives on Tremont Avenue.
Oh, Lieutenant, did you talk to your sister about that apartment?
Yeah. Her husband decided to pay the 15% increase and keep the place.
He's going to pay the 15% increase. Boy, some guys have got no pride. Come on.
Earl, see what's over there. I'll check here.
You're wasting your time, boys. You won't find a thing. I wouldn't pull a stunt like this. I know better. I'll find the blonde. She had a birthmark on her right shoulder. I can prove it. Come on, fellas, don't mess up that closet. Try and keep a neat house. Look what they're doing. Is that a break, Tootie? You try and keep your nose clean, and they're looking to send you away for 3 to 5 years.
How many rooms you got here?
5. Everybody else can get loaded on New Year's Eve. I get loaded. Wham! I'm staring at a 3 to 5 year rap.
How much rent do you pay here?
$55.
$55.
Yeah, it's rent controlled. You know, frozen. Okay, so I got a little record. But they can't send me up on no evidence.
Of course not. Do you get enough heat?
Too much. Boy, when things start breaking against you. First, my wife runs out on me. Now this.
Yeah, that's tough. Say, Al,
Yeah?
just by chance, if you do get sent up, I'm desperate for an apartment. Would you sublet this one to me?
To you?
Let's face it, if you go to prison, what good is this apartment? It's like keeping up 2 homes.
Forget it. I'm clean. I'm staying right here.
I found these in the closet. Are they yours?
Yeah, why?
Nothing. Only the officer who stopped the car identified the driver who got away as wearing a dark hat and a black trench coat. Mark this as evidence, Earl.
I'll show you the rest of the apartment.
I'll send you $55 every month. How's it done? I'll send you a carton of cigarettes, too. Lucille, I'm telling you, we're the luckiest people alive. What an apartment. Wall-to-wall carpeting, and wait till you see the furniture.
I still don't like the idea of moving into the apartment of a criminal.
Criminal? Are you kidding? Al Cooper? One of the sweetest, nicest guys you could ever meet. And a real gentleman.
And suppose the jury finds him innocent?
Innocent. Let's face it. This guy's a crook. Cheap, two-bit crook. He's a nice enough guy, but he's guilty. He knows it himself. Friday morning, the minute he's sentenced, we're moving into his apartment. It'll be like a second honeymoon.
And this is the bedroom. Notice the spaciousness.
Hey, get off that bed. What's going on here? My wife's not dressed.
Congratulations.
This is my bedroom. Do you mind? Do you mind?
Can't you just picture this with some decent furniture in it?
What kind of crack is that?
I
I still got possession.
You're supposed to be out of here by 12 o'clock.
All right, call the police and have me evicted. Hey, I could use a couple of men to help me move.
All right, just a few moments.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, there's never been such an open and shut case. You've heard the testimony of the officer who identified Al Cooper. You've heard the testimony of the dealer whose stolen cameras were found in Al Cooper's car. Is there one among you who doubts his guilt? This is just another milestone in the long criminal career of Al Cooper, an insidious parasite.
Hello, Francis?
Gunther, he's a goner. They got him cold. The way the judge and the jury are looking at him, he's lucky if he gets off with life.
Ooh, poor Al. Thanks, Francis. All right, you stop moving out. I'll tell the others to move in. Okay, you can move in.
You have been brought on as a character witness for Al Cooper, and you say you haven't seen him in 15 years.
That's right. You see, he saved my life when we were both fighting in the South Pacific with the good old 23rd Division.
Your Honor, this is no testimony.
Wait. You say the defendant served in the 23rd Division?
That's right, Your Honor, the fighting 23rd.
Well, that was my outfit. Colonel Schweitzer then.
Yeah, Colonel Schweitzer. I remember you now. Hey, Al, Colonel Schweitzer.
Well, Your Honor.
Oh, you sure gave it to him, Colonel.
I couldn't have done it without men like you and Al. I had real men under me.
Well, Your Honor, I object.
What do you object to, Mr. District Attorney? The fact that the defendant served his country honorably?
Oh, no.
Do you object to us remembering the glory of men like Al, disregarding the mud and shrapnel and charging forward regardless of their life?
Hello, Francis?
Gunther, he's going to get off, as sure as I'm sitting here. When the jury gets through carrying him out of the courtroom on their shoulders, he's going to have dinner at the judge's house.
Really? I'm so happy for Al. Thanks, Francis. Hold it. We're not moving. Everything back.
You still claim you were at some party in New Jersey, but you don't know where? With some blonde, but you don't know who?
I can't remember. I had a few drinks. It's all kind of vague.
Your Honor, the defendant is deliberately evading the question.
Quiet. He's trying the best he can. Aren't you, Al?
Yes, Colonel.
Go on, then. Don't let him bully.
Well, it was New Year's Eve, and I'm sure it was in New Jersey.
How are you sure?
It was a crummy place. And if you're in a crummy place, it's usually New Jersey.
What was that?
I was talking about New Jersey. What a miserable state.
Mr. Cooper, you may not know it, but New Jersey, my birthplace, happens to be one of the beauty spots of America.
Colonel!
Don't call me Colonel.
No kid. Thanks, Francis. We're moving out. You can move in. You can move in. I gotta run down there. I gotta see what's happening.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, have you reached a verdict?
We have, Your Honor. We find the defendant guilty as charged.
Al Cooper, you have been found guilty. Next case.
Hold it. I'm with the force. Al, you got nothing to worry about.
I haven't?
My wife and I will take care of your apartment just like it was our own.
Make sure you wax the floors every week.
All right, wait, I'll write everything down. Now, where do you keep the wax?
It's under the sink in the kitchen.
And is there anything else?
Remember to use the wax for the parquet floors, not the tile. And shampoo the rugs every 2 months. Shampoo is in the linen closet.
Uh-huh.
I want you to buff the linoleum in the kitchen. The lady next door will let you use her waxer, but you gotta let her use my vacuum cleaner. We got a deal.
Oh, you got a deal, huh?
And in the summer, the slip covers for the living room sofa and chairs are in the bedroom closet in a box marked slip covers for living room sofa and chairs.
Oh, I got it.
Put them on around the beginning of May.
What?
If you wait too long, the upholstery gets soiled.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to turn the mattresses over once a month.
Oh, once a month.
Otherwise, they get lumpy. And in late spring, say the end of May, put the blankets away in a special box under the bed that's marked Special Box for Blankets in Summer.
Summer. Anything else?
Polish the silverware.
The silverware, I got it.
The silverware polish is in the cabinet under the kitchen sink.
Underneath the kitchen sink.
Wait, hold it. Don't forget to defrost the refrigerator once a week.
Once a week, I got it. Okay, so long, Al. I'll see you 3 to 5, Al. I'll see you, Al. Oh, the keys. The apartment keys. Al!
Oh, Gunther, I can't get over it. Such a beautiful apartment, and it's ours. All ours from 3 to 5 years.
3 to 5.
So you've been depressed ever since we came in here. Now, what's the matter with you?
Nothing.
If you ask me, that Al's a pretty lucky guy having a good friend like you. I've never seen you so concerned about a man, Gunther. Well, you went to visit him every day that he was in jail. Oh, I know, Gunther. I complain about you a lot. But when the chips are down, you're an honest, warm-hearted guy who's always thinking about other people.
Will you shut up? Come here. I know I was thinking about it for 2 weeks. I was thinking how fast I can get him to jail so we can get this apartment.
You're overtired, Gunther. Now go to sleep.
Sleep. Every time I close my eyes, I see poor Al out of that prison van saying, Don't forget to defrost the refrigerator. I'll never sleep again.
But it wasn't your fault that Al was guilty.
Hey, that's right. Al, it wasn't my fault.
And that stupid alibi about a blonde with a birthmark in Jersey City.
Yeah. Al, you could have done better than that. Right. A man commits a crime, he should pay for it. And after all, we are taking care of his apartment, aren't we? Lucille. 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 Better wake up.
What is it, Gunther?
Get up. Somebody's in the bathroom taking a shower.
What are you talking about?
You know who it is?
Who?
That blonde who was with Al in Jersey, New Year's Eve.
First you're looking at Al's pictures, talking to Al's pictures. Now you're imagining blondes in the bathroom taking showers. Excuse me. Do you mind? I'm talking to my husband. Gunther, you're imagining things you... Who are you? Who am I? This is my apartment. I'm Al Cooper's wife.
Al Cooper's wife? He told me you left him.
I did. I ran into him at a party in Jersey City, New Year's Eve.
Jersey City, New Year's Eve.
We made up. And I promised him as soon as I could quit my job, I'd come back and live with him. But you two beat me to it.
Hello? Lieutenant Grover? Can you get me through to the district attorney, please?
Where is Al?
Well, he's out being fitted for a new suit.
At 2 o'clock in the morning?
He's hard to fit. He'll be back tomorrow. I'm sorry, Lucille.
Don't be sorry, Gunther. You've made a lot of people happy. Al and his wife will be happy. And those nice people who took our old apartment, I'll bet they're happy.
You're moving out tonight. You're moving out? You just moved in.
Every minute we're in this place, our lives are in danger. I don't care how cheap the rent is. Only nincompoops would live in a place like this.
Only nincompoops. Where did I put those nincompoops' forwarding address?
Hey, it doesn't work.
I personally was up all night fixing the electricity here. Turn the switch.
Switch?
Yeah, right under there, that little switch. Go ahead.
Hey, we got a switch?
Go ahead.
How about that?
Turn it, turn it.
All right, here goes.
Welcome home. There's a holdup in the Bronx. Brooklyn's broken out in fights. There's a traffic jam in Harlem that's backed up to Jackson Heights. There's a scout troop short a child. Cruise ships do and idle wild.
Okay, tell him he can start work tomorrow. You say he knows menswear, huh?
Like the back of your store. Like the back of his hand. But there's one thing you should know, Mr. Klein.
It's just this. Benny just got out of jail.
A crook? So what? If he can beat my brother-in-law to the cash register, he's welcome to it.
But Mr. Klein...
I got 3 nephews who are stealing me blinds. What's another crook in the place? You'll feel at home. Excuse me, customer.
I'll get it, Uncle Harry.
Oh, no, you won't.
I help you, boys? Harlem that's backed up to Jackson Heights. There's a scout troop short a child. Cruise ships do and idle wild. Car 54, where are